I'll tell you one thing that happened. I'd been paying all my bills. I'd been paying all my bills just fine. But then all of a sudden, my hot water got cut off. My heating got completely cut off for whatever reason. And the thing about this fucking heating company is that you cannot get through to them. You literally cannot get through to them. Literally, one day my hot water just turned off and I checked. I literally, very recently, had checked my bill and it was all fine. You cannot get through to them. I sent them an email being like, I'm having trouble with my hot water. Nothing is happening. What's going on? I get one of those automated responses saying, our normal response time for emails is 5 working days. And I was like, what? 5 to respond to a fucking email? And then I called them and I was on hold for like 3 hours and then I asked them for a callback. I mean it when I say I called them before I asked them for that callback on the day I got sick. They finally called me back yesterday. And then I got my hot water fixed. But that's one of the main reasons I went home, is the fact that I couldn't do my dishes without like heating up a kettle with water and then slowly dumping it into the sink. And I was so sick I didn't want to do that. Couldn't use my dishwasher with cold water. And so I tried to, basically, I went out and I got some soup and nice things for when you're sick. But I didn't have any balls to eat the soup in. And so I just had no choice. And I was like, you know what? I just need to get the fuck away from all of this adult shit that I'm dealing with. All of this adult rubbish. I need to be looked after like I'm a fucking baby again. And I went home and I just curled up in bed and my mum made me loads of cups of tea and it was really nice. This is one of those things that happened. Yeah, I called them about it. I think it had been some kind of mix-up, some kind of billing issue. Even though I had done everything right, they were like, "Oh, we haven't received." So I spent the last few days with my parents, and they were very happy to have me. I talked to my dad for a little while, and then I instantly fell asleep for an hour. Woke up, he made me some food, and then I instantly fell asleep again. We tried watching a movie. I made it through like an hour of the film, and then I was like, "Dad, I gotta go to bed." And then I fell asleep for like another 12 hours. I clearly needed a lot of rest. And let me tell you something about Akumama, is that she's so lovely when you're in need, and she gets a real kick out of looking after you. And so when I was in bed, she would literally bring me like a cup of tea so often without being asked. She'd be like, all right, do you want a cup of tea? And I'll be like, yeah, I'd like a cup of tea. And then she'd come back with one. And then like maybe an hour later, I hadn't even, like I'd been sipping on the first one and I was almost finished. She'd be like another cup of tea? And I'll be like, yes, please. And I was just having tea and Lemsip and paracetamol the whole time and just lying in bed. And that was the nice part of it.